Raul had never seen the world beyond the walls of that trailer. He had never known a kind touch, never heard a calm voice directed just at him. He was one of over 30 dogs found crammed inside a single rundown trailer, dirty, frightened, and forgotten. When rescuers arrived, Raul was among the ones labeled as a behavior risk. He refused to make eye contact. He wouldn't let anyone near. He didn't growl or bite, but he shut down completely. He wanted nothing to do with humans. His fear ran deep. Still, someone decided to take a chance on him. There were no promises, no expectations. Just a quiet decision. I'll take you home, and I'll hope for the best. When Raul first arrived at his foster home, he didn't move much. He stayed hidden in corners. If anyone entered the room, he'd find a spot behind the bigger dogs, using their bodies as a shield. It was the only thing that made him feel safe. For the first week and a half, he couldn't be touched. Not even a brush of fur, not a single pat on the head. His new foster gently offered him treats, sitting on the floor with soft encouragement, but Raul kept his distance. Every day, there was an offer, a treat held out, a calm voice saying his name, an open space beside someone who cared. For 10 long days, Raul said no. But on day 11, something shifted. That morning, he took one cautious step forward. Just one. But that step meant everything. The next day, it was 2 steps. Then 3. He still didn't make direct contact, but he was getting closer. And with every tiny bit of progress, his foster gave him more space, more time, and more freedom to grow at his own pace. It took almost a full month before Raul was ready for his first bath. He had never had one before. The water felt strange, and the handling was unfamiliar, but he stood still. And when it was done, he shook off the water and looked up, not with fear, but with something else, trust. His fur, once matted and dull, now stood in soft spikes. Show them your mohawk, his foster joked, gently running a hand along his back. Raul didn't flinch. The changes came slowly but steadily. One day he stopped trembling when picked up. Another day he walked outside to use the bathroom on his own. At first, the grass was unfamiliar. The open sky made him nervous. But once he realized the door stayed open, that he could come back inside any time, he started to explore. He learned to walk beside the other dogs, to sniff around the yard, to feel the sun on his back without panic in his chest. He began to understand that humans weren't something to be afraid of. They brought food. They spoke gently. They waited patiently. Raul watched and listened, and eventually he believed. The shaking stopped. The hiding ended. He began to come forward without being called. His eyes started to light up, and for the first time, he looked at people, not with fear, but with recognition. Every baby step was celebrated, from being held without trembling, to accepting head pats, to curling up next to his foster at the end of the day. Raul was learning how to live, and more than that, he was learning how to enjoy it. What Raul proved is something that's easy to forget. Dogs are incredibly resilient. With time, love, and patience, even the most fearful soul can heal. Raul didn't need loud praise or grand gestures. He just needed space, kindness, a safe place to breathe. And he repaid it with quiet loyalty, soft tail wags, and a slow but steady return to the world. Today, Raul is unrecognizable from the dog he once was. He walks with confidence now, his little mohawk still standing up proudly. He doesn't hide behind anyone. He greets his people with cautious excitement. And every step he takes is a reminder that even the most broken dogs can come back to life. One step, one day, one gentle touch at a time.